Hello, friends. Germaine speaking. I'm sorry that I can't join you today. In this recorded message, I'd like to amplify on what you've read in our written communications about how we're evolving the Picasso model for greater and more durable impact for students, teachers, artists, and classrooms. Our radical ambition is to transform classroom teaching by infusing the most powerful ideas and strategies of artistic practice into classroom pedagogy. Ideas and strategies such as big ideas, inquiry questions, embracing not knowing, a pedagogy of play, and recognizing the power of awe. Our theory of action or theory of change is that if we trust in the knowledge and commitment of selected teachers and artists to use the arts to make the classroom a more engaging and generative space for student learning, and if we forge strong collaborative relationships between classroom teachers and artists around arts-driven projects that they jointly design and execute, and if we support those relationships over time with serial projects and a community of voluntary adult learners, what we call a professional learning community, and regular gatherings that explore the synergies between artistic practice and classroom pedagogy. And if we acknowledge the investment of teachers and artists through respectful process and adequate compensation, then the artistic process and arts-driven strategies will become embedded in the everyday delivery of classroom pedagogy, both when artists are present and even when they are not, with the result that classrooms on a daily basis are livelier, more engaging, and more generative places for students to learn. This theory of action involves a time-intensive, persistent process, one that differs from artists independently designing or replicating their own discrete project and executing it with students while teachers stand aside. In our evolving model, everyone, artists, teachers, and students, are co-researchers and co-learners in a process that invites attentiveness, knowledge exchange, inquiry, and collective learning. Our aim is to generate consistently what we saw in the very best of the classroom projects that Picasso supported over 2 decades. Mutually supportive relationships between artists and classroom teachers, co-facilitating arts-driven projects that address the particular academic, social, and environmental concerns of a classroom community. But more than that, we want to help classroom teachers develop the habits of mind and a complement of tools and strategies so that an arts way of thinking becomes part of their regular teaching practice, regardless of whether they're teamed with an artist. And when they are lucky enough to have an artist as a partner, they are able to engage that resource effectively to accomplish their teaching and learning objectives. Within the past month, we held individual interviews with the 13 teachers and artists who were involved with the Picasso projects during the 2022-2023 school year. Some key takeaways from those conversations are that respondents consistently said that their Picasso experience was unlike and better than any other arts in schools programs they had seen or participated in. Teachers said that the projects revealed skills, interests, and the capacity for engagement that they did not previously know their students had. Artists noticed new respect for the knowledge and skills that teachers bring to the classroom and how much they learned from the classroom teachers. Teachers incorporated practices and strategies from the projects and from the professional learning community into their daily practice. Artists developed new ways of thinking about their practice and the ways to be an artist in the classroom. Each person wanted to continue in the program and could think of colleagues who would like to participate. They unanimously and strongly endorsed our, our continuing to offer the model. To close out my brief segment, I leave you with two thoughts. First, this is an inflection point for Picasso. Moving to the Office of Arts and Creative Learning and the Fund offers us new opportunities to innovate and engage new partners and supporters. Our closer relationship with the school district presents the chance to build stronger alignments between the Picasso model and the district's academic and social priorities. Second, we urgently need an infusion of funds to continue and grow the work we're doing. You will hear later about the fundraising efforts that are happening, including efforts to engage funders who were not approachable while we were housed at Children First. But the results of those efforts might not materialize in time for us to commence a new round of projects this fall and winter. We invite your support and your ideas for how to address this immediate financial challenge.